Greetings, everyone. This is Terry Naturally. And don't go away. We have a great subject coming up in just a moment. We're going to be talking about sexual enhancement, having a better experience in the bedroom. Very, very excellent program today. Thank you for joining my Terry Talks Nutrition Facebook event. And for everyone out there who does not know me, I'm Terry Naturally. And I love education. There are people that have changed my life from when I was in very unhealthy states. I had very severe depression. I was very unhappy, very angry, very overweight. I had all, I was a carboholic. So I solved all mine with food. And so people changed my life. And since then, I like to help people change their lives. Everyone can change. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how bad the condition is, unless we have abused ourselves to such a degree that we have actually destroyed a joint or an organ or a gland, because we can reach that far with destruction. But we can actually recover very easily. We can spend decades of abuse to our body and recover within months. Our body is very, very forgiving. And I have a radio show that I do every Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And if you don't have a chance to listen live, you can listen to all the archive shows on my website. So go to my website, terrytalksnutrition.com. Our radio show is live streamed there. I have a newsletter that goes out every Friday to your email address, which is free of charge. I don't want to charge you anything for my website. It's going to give you a lot of good information for you to be healthier and happier and a better sense of vitality. But today, we're going to talk about sexual enhancement, how you can increase your libido, how you can improve your mood, reduce your stress, have more energy and stamina in the bedroom. And it all comes down to your diet and a few natural supplements that I have found around the world. Before COVID, I used to travel almost every month somewhere around the world, always looking for new ideas, new things that I could share with you, better ways for you to become healthier. And in my travels, I found two formulations, one for men and one for women. And by the way, this is like a copy of my newsletter for men that you would receive on a Friday, if this was the topic. Men, recharge your sex life with red ginseng. And why red ginseng? Because red ginseng has been clinically studied to reduce erectile dysfunction, ED. It also has been scientifically studied for women as well. So red ginseng is the basic component, the basic active ingredient in the formulation that I found when traveling around the world. These formulations can boost your energy level, boost your sex drive, and also because of the combination, the red ginseng, which is a very, very active component for increasing sexual enhancement, and not all red ginseng is the same. This is a very special form of red ginseng that has been studied and researched and grown in Europe. Ginseng takes about 4 to 6 years to grow. And during that period of time, you don't want to lose your crop because it's an economic failure. So most ginseng, I would say 95% of all ginseng, is sprayed every year with pesticides, fungicides, and herbicides. This is a very special red ginseng that is grown without any sprays or toxic chemicals, no pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides. And it's grown hydroponically, and they found in this process that took 10 years to develop that it would grow a ginseng, not 4 to 6 years, but within 1 year. It was equivalent to a 20-year-old wild-crafted ginseng. Now, ginseng contains gissenosides. These are the key active compounds in ginseng. And these gissenosides are called classic, and they are converted in your intestinal tract to the rare noble gissenosides, but maybe not. Maybe it's not converted. Maybe only a small percentage is converted. So you're taking a chance that ginseng is going to increase the activity of the more rare noble ginsenosides. But in this very special form of red ginseng called HRG80, actually by hydroponically growing and the process that was used for growing it, within 1 year, it's equivalent to a 20-year-old wild-crafted ginseng. And the rare noble ginsenosides are 7 times greater than in a classic form of ginseng, and 17 times more absorbable. So this is a very, very powerful ginseng that increases your libido, your desire, your stamina, your energy level, and also to improve the erection of men. Now, an erection of a man comes about by nitric oxide, blood flow. In order for the erection to be hard, rigid, it takes blood flow into the penis in order to enlarge the penis. That's the way you get its stiffness, its hardness, its rigidity, and an ability to increase sexual intercourse. There are herbs that do that. In fact, there are 3 wonderful herbs: saffron, grapeseed extract, and apple extract. These are 3 herbs, fruits, I guess you would call them. One is a spice, 2 are fruits. But they increase nitric oxide. That means it increases the blood flow in the arteries into the penis, increasing the size of the penis. And a study done with men increasing the hardness of the penis was a 74% effectiveness. And 71% of those men said that they would share that news with other people because they were so happy with the desired results. So that's for men. It improves men and the ability to overcome ED, or erectile dysfunction, and also to improve their stamina, their energy levels, their mood, libido. It's a really good product for sexual enhancement. Now, for women, women has the same ability to increase sexual desire, libido, and pleasure with red ginseng, but also added with ashwagandha, rhodiola, and maca. So there's 2 very special formulations, one for men and one for women, and they're both highly effective. Very, very good results, both based on studies. But we also want to consider diet. You know, testosterone is a hormone. Estrogen is a hormone. And we have many other hormones. And they're all manufactured from one substance, cholesterol. You know, cholesterol is our friend. It's not the enemy. A lot of doctors like to think that it's an enemy of our health. It is not. We could not live without cholesterol. Our brain actually is only 2% of our body weight, but uses 25% of the cholesterol manufactured in our bodies to improve its ability to have memory, to reduce the chances and risk of Alzheimer's disease or dementia or acute amnesia. So as we drive cholesterol lower, we are lessening the ability to manufacture testosterone, DHEA, pregnenolone, and estrogen and progesterone. So these are all hormones that are made from cholesterol. The other problem that we have is that there are other factors that reduces our ability to have sexual pleasure. Stress. When you've been in the office all day and you're stressed out, when you go home at night, you just don't feel like wanting to do anything else. But maybe get on the couch, grab a bag of chips, go through the TV channels to see what's on. You're wiped out. And you're certainly not about to go to have pleasure. It just doesn't seem to be in the cards. So these kinds of herbs and products increase your level of energy, reduce stress, and give you ability to have more pleasure. Also, we need more water to be hydrated. And we also need to lose weight, because weight is a problem to reducing erectile dysfunction. not reducing it, I should say, but actually increasing erectile dysfunction. Because every cell, every fat cell in our body starts to produce estrogen. So men, why do you have those man boobs? Why do you not have the ability to have an erection? Because you're producing so much estrogen from the fat cells in ratio to the testosterone. We are doing so many things wrong with our diet. We should be eating more proteins, better quality of healthy fats, olive oil, pecan oil, avocado oil, MCT oil, butter. That's what gives us more cholesterol and gives us a better sense of well-being. So cholesterol is the starting point for all of these hormones that may be missing or reduced drastically when we have the inability to have sexual pleasure. And then top that off with maybe jump-starting your sexual pleasure with formulations that give you the red ginseng. And for men, you would add the grapeseed extract, you would add the apple extract, and the most expensive spice in the world, saffron. Those three combined with red ginseng are the ideal combination for improving your sexual enhancement, your sexual desire, your stamina, your ability to reduce, or I should say reduce, but actually improve ED. And ladies, we never want to forget you. Red ginseng as well. It's extremely valuable for reducing or eliminating the factors against us that allow us to have the sexual enhancement and sexual pleasure that we would like. For women, red ginseng for sure. Ashwagandha, maca, rhodiola. These all enhance your experience. And then change your diet. The diet that I follow that I find to be extremely effective is a ketogenic diet. It's a diet that reduces drastically the carbohydrates and the sugars that are responsible for our overweight. 50% of the population are obese. You wonder why people don't have pleasure? And then you have to think about, you know how bad erectile dysfunction is in America because of our diet, because of our stress, because of being overweight? 50% of the men between the age of 40 and 70 cannot have an erection. 40% of the men at 40 years of age cannot have an erection. And then 70% of the men at 70 cannot have an erection. And it's all due to lifestyle choices and adding the formulations that I suggested. Those formulations are extremely effective. So combine that with a really, really good diet, and you'll see some really changes in the bedroom. Sexual pleasure is a very good part of lovemaking. It's a good part of your life. So enjoy it. But you can't enjoy it unless you have to make some changes. Make those changes. So I'm glad you joined me today. I'll be back with more at Terry Talks Nutrition Facebook events. We're talking about more of the subject coming up in the very near future. So thank you for joining me. God bless you, and God bless America.